is a guy who's done very well for himself over the last few years. He runs a very successful business in Galway called Dinosaur Signs. They specialise in making, you know, those wooden dinosaurs for kids that they pull along on wheels. Now, he also owns his own apartment complete with cherry oak, semi-solid wooden flooring, as he told me about 100 times on the slag night. Now, it's not in the most sought after area in Galway, but as Mama says, you have to start somewhere. So can you put your hands together for the man with the hose pipe veins in his bodies, the groomsman, Hueys Sweeney.
Thank you guys. Jesus. It's not normal for a groomsman to make a speech. So this is, I'm going to make this really short and sweet. I'm not going to, you know, just my voice is carrying really well.
I'll sort it out, don't worry.
I'm almost like the movie guy. I could do a trailer about today's day. Adrian and Trish, two normal people, getting married in Morocco. No, Mallorca. That's the drink kicking in, Jesus. I've no more than Adrian. I've a couple of you know, encyclopedia pages pulled out here with size 4 font. Doing graphic design for years, and I always do this. Every time I need to print out something important, I use size 4 font, and I can't even read the bloody thing. I shiver, and then at last minute trying to write down a few notes and stuff like that. Anyway, I won't go on too long. If I do, just as I said, well, I didn't say it, but just fire no glass at me. Okay. One banana shut me up. Just, we have a few great guys here today. Adrian could have asked many guys to be groomsmen today. There's a great section of friends that Adrian has. A huge selection of guys. And one thing that always amazes me about Adrian's friends is they're so varied. Some of his mates are like businessmen and stuff like that, and metrosexual kind of bodybuilder guys like Dave Wilder over there. Dave actually made sure Danny brought his cleaning kit with him for the windows so that he'd keep all mirrors streak-free. As Dave says himself, I haven't seen a mirror yet that doesn't like me. Anyway, I just got a warm-up guy for Martin, really. Martin has a few prompt cards here which are very, I might actually use a few. But Martin's speech, absolutely brilliant. I looked at it earlier on, and all I can say is, guys, laugh anyway. A laugh costs nothing. Honest about it, that's with no harm at all. He's a great guy. Morchin is his name in Irish. Man Morchin. Martin, of course, like his brother Adrian, is big into bodybuilding, and he loves pushing the old weights. He loves pushing in general, you know, pushing things and pushing the old weights. But I remember when Martin joined the gym first. He's swore he'd kill me if I told this. When Martin joined the gym first, myself and Adrian were kind of getting into it, we were only very young and stuff like that. And Martin says, Jesus, yeah, I'll get into this weight training and stuff like that. But he came down anyway and started pumping iron, running on the treadmills and stuff like that. And we're down for ages. Like I am going on now. But to make a long story short, anyway, Martin, this guy came out of the change room and says, lads, is one of your friends inside? And it ended up, poor old Martin was almost getting sick with the day's training he had down the gym. That story didn't know, it was fucking great. Martin was lying in you know that pool you dip your feet in? He was lying in that, trying to catch air, and it was very funny between myself, Adrian, and Martin. Jeez, I'm not going there again. Let's put a blanket over that one, will we? Anyway, I won't go on too much longer. The reason Adrian asked me was I was there from ground zero, back in the day, very early, before Adrian picked up a guitar, before Adrian lifted a weight or anything. Long before he knew Welby, Clarkey, even Aaron and Noel, that myself and Flatley were down, building trolleys, and just hammering shite together in Martin's garage. And I always found, because I'm into carpentry and stuff like that as a hobby, but I always found I was the son that Martin never had, because I was big into the tools and stuff like that. The two boys weren't too bothered, like. But we used to be making trolleys and stuff like that, and flying down the hill and breaking into gardens and stuff like that, and being really foul lads. But I have to say, I was grand, like, but Adrian was a right little bollocks when he was young. He was, I used to only hang out with him because I just didn't want to get my head kicked in by him. Like, he waited until he was about 32 to do that. Adrian, of course, was never big into sports. Of course, he's into the gym, but Adrian tried his hand at a bit of football when he was very young. And, you know, all I can say is all that was missing was David Attenborough's commentary, because it was more like a documentary on the Serengeti when all the animals are just killing each other. Adrian's gone mad. The music came in, as I said, it's like page, if you look at your little booklet, if you look at page 5, can you get the booklet, guys? Yeah. Okay, page 5 of the booklet. You'll see Adrian with his mate Nigel. That was when he started the music, and to this day he's one of the most talented, brilliant musicians. Great guy and all that, and Adrian's been great. You're a great man, I wish you the best. And I think yourself and Donald's, you're so lucky to have found each other. Donald's is looking gorgeous today. And Tui, I just wish you the best, and that's all I'm going to say. Alright, thanks a minute.